Hello, everyone. Welcome to Club Passim. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. How is everyone? Awesome. Well, before we get to your music, I have a couple quick things to go over, and I will make it quick. As you can tell from my voice, talking is not great for me today. But before we get to your show, I need to point out our fire exits. There's one up on stage just for emergencies, and there's the normal exit back out the way you came. Please take this moment to silence your cell phones and turn off your flash. Thank you. Good. Yes, I saw some movement there. Also, try to keep the aisles clear for your server tonight. Let's have a hand for Dakota taking care of everyone tonight. And how many of you have never been to Club Passim before? Any first-timers tonight? A couple? Hey, not you. No. Awesome. Well, welcome if this is your first time. Thanks for giving us a try. And welcome back to the rest of you. I also want to welcome the internet. We are streaming online. So if you have friends that couldn't make it out tonight, you can let them know that they can go to our Facebook or our YouTube page and follow along at home. Tonight is part of our Discovery series. This is a series we've been running for the last 9 years, the second Monday of every month, that we reserve for a couple new acts that you might not know. Either they're new to our stage, or they're bringing us some new music, or just trying out a new configuration that they haven't done very often. So thank you very much for coming out and trying some potentially new music tonight. This is what the series is all about. Passim in general, we are a nonprofit organization. We've been running as a venue here in Harvard Square for over 65 years, and the last 28 of those as a nonprofit. So it's because of your support that we are able to put on shows here 7 nights a week. We also run a school of music upstairs, and we have a few grant parts of Passim that they give out over $45,000 every year to support the local New England music community. So there's a lot that we are able to do with your support. So thank you, those of you who are members. And if you would like to donate to us every year, you get some great perks back, such as coming to the Discovery series for free. This series is free for members and students as well. We offer free student memberships because we want to engage you folks. So if you are a student and you haven't signed up for a membership, I would suggest going out and talking to Ella at the intermission, and they can hook you up with that. I also want to mention that tonight we are partnering with a new initiative called Girls to the Front. This is being organized by the Stone Church in Vermont, in Brattleboro. This is the second year they've been running it, and it's to help raise awareness during March, this Women's History Month, that the music industry needs more women and non-binary and gender-expansive people all around, on stage, off stage, at the soundboard, in the audience, and being able to share their stories and share their voices and feel safe and comfortable and seen and heard here. So this is a program that we have been joining with them and 13 other venues around New England to make sure that people are aware that this is still something that we're fighting in the music industry, and that's why tonight we have women-fronted bands, and we also have a lot of women and non-binary and gender-expansive staff working tonight, just to show that, like, hey, we put on an awesome show. So thank you very much for supporting initiatives like this. But on to your music for tonight. Up in a bit, we are going to have Sandy Bailey. But up first, we have some hometown heroes. Please help me welcome Micah, John, and Lillian Chase.
saddle and horse and ride away. Take your saddle and horse and ride away. Take your saddle and horse and ride away. Thank you so much. Lillian Chase on fiddle, everybody. That first song we did was called Ballad of Old Bill. It's the first song we ever learned together. Yeah, and then we played it the first time we ever played together here on stage. Back in November 2022. Yeah. And then we did, Lillian did a set of tunes called Fire on the Mountain and Old Bob. And we're going to do a song now by a good friend of ours, Carolyn Kendrick. Is that A flat? Close. Almost there. This is called Break of Day. It's early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. And I wonder what's gonna come my way. I wanna be a good woman with all my might. Wanna be a good woman with all my might. Wanna be a good woman with all my might. And I never wanna race toward a red light. I threw all my coins in a wishing well. Threw all my coins in a wishing well. Threw all my coins in a wishing well. But the one that I wish for I'll never tell. It's early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. And I wonder what's gonna come my way. I'm 18 now, someday I'll be 30. 18 now, someday I'll be 40. 18 now, someday I'll be 50. But I'll never be young again, and that's what scares me. It's early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. And I wonder what's gonna come my way. Oh, when this life is through with me and you. When this life is through with me and you. When this life is through with me and you. There ain't a goddamn thing we can do. It's early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. Early in the morning, break of day. And I wonder what's gonna come my way. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna come my way. Oh, I wonder what's gonna come my way. Oh, sorry. This is a fiddle tune called Speed the Plow.
busy? Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you so much. It's so exciting to be back here. We love Passim so much, and Matt and Abby, and all of you for being here. This is our first time doing a Discovery series, and we're really excited because if you've seen us play before, some of this stuff we've performed before, but a lot of this is new to us, and new arrangements of songs we've done before. So it's really exciting to get to try it out for a really, really sweet audience of you guys. Yeah, Lillian and I first met. We were connected by Bruce Molsky, and then we met at Ossipee Valley Music Festival in the summer of 2022. And then Lillian moved to Boston from Asheville to go to Berkeley. And she came over for dinner, and we played some tunes, went to a fiddle competition together, just had the most fun. Decided we were going to play tunes together for realsies sometime. And then Rachel Sumner had us open for her here at Passim in November of that year. That kind of started our journey as Micah and Lillian as a band. And it's just been such a privilege to play with Lillian since then, and it's always so magical getting to play with her. So how about a hand for Lillian Chase? We're going to do a song that I heard Bruce Molsky sing here. He was doing one of his solo shows a few years back, and I was working live stream, and he played the song in his sound check, and I was like, oh my goodness, Bruce, you're playing that in your set, right? And he's like, no, I don't usually do it in my set. And I was like, no, so sad. And then he did it anyways, which was really sweet. So I learned it from a little voice memo of that, and then Lillian and I learned it in December. This is called Hey Daisy Darlin'. Hey Daisy darling, don't spread your arms so wide. Why don't you keep a little something inside? I know you think that hands are made for pulling us through, but there are people in this world who don't think like you do. They don't think like you do. Some don't think at all. Hey Daisy darling, don't take it all as read. Why don't you ask a few more questions instead? I know you think that hands are made for pulling us through, but there are people in this world who don't think like you do. They don't think like you do. Some don't think at all. Hey Daisy darling, don't give it all you can. Why don't you keep a few more cards in your hand? I know you think that everyone should be paid what they're due, but there are people in this world who don't think like you do. They don't think like you do. Some don't think at all. Hey Daisy darling, don't spread your arms so wide. Why don't you keep a little something inside? I know you think that hands are made for pulling us through, but there are people in this world who don't think like you do. And I know you only say things you believe to be true, but there are people in this world who don't think like you do. They don't think like you do. Some don't think at all. We learned that arrangement 2 days ago. We created that arrangement 2 days ago, so we're still just a little bit learning it. But Lillian's gonna sing you a song now. We learned this song from Mandolin Orange or Watch House. It's called Beautiful Flowers, off of one of their more recent records.
Yeah. This song, a friend mentioned it to me last year, and he sent it and said, "This sounds like you and Micah." And I listened to it for the first time and said, "It does, but it's crazy. It's so crooked. The form makes no sense. It's a great song, but it took me a solid amount of hours of driving. I would put it on repeat when I was home over winter break. I sent it to Micah. I would just put it on repeat. That would be the drive. It was all this song."
Yeah.
For a lot of hours.
And me while I was doing my stats homework in the basement with that song on repeat.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is Beautiful Flowers.
One, two, 4. Sorry. You're good. Beautiful flowers in the morning dew. They're nothing without you. You flutter on by in a flash of color and you're gone. But we keep on rolling on. In 1885, a man by the name of Benz put 3 wheels together and an engine too. He had no idea it could be the dead man. But we keep on rolling on. I'd like to head out and arrive real soon. Kinda doze off in between. Little splash here, tiny bump there. Clean off the window and I'll see real clear again. But I keep on rolling on. Beautiful flowers in the morning dew. They're nothing without you. Flutter on by in a flash of color and you're gone. But we keep on rolling on. Well, the summertime blues are burning red hot. Red hotter than they ever been. If the whole world screamed at the top of their lungs, it wouldn't make a sound on the moon, much less the sun. But we keep on rolling on. Beautiful flowers in the morning dew. They're nothing without you. You flutter on by in a flash of color and you're gone. But we keep on rolling on. Big O's got the money and the money goes round. Lord, we don't know where it ends. Well, the more I see, the less I know which way we're all gonna go from here. But we keep on rolling on. Beautiful flowers in the morning dew. They're nothing without you. Flutter on by in a flash of color and you're gone. But we keep on rolling on. But we keep on rolling on. Now it's my turn to introduce Micah. We did indeed meet at Ossipee. It was a time where I was very set on not going to music school and kind of in a musical rut because it was post-pandemic, very fresh. But I met Micah and knew that she was here, but didn't know that I would be here until months later, and came over to dinner at her house a couple months after I moved to Boston. Then we played at Lowell Fiddle Banjo Contest, and my favorite Micah moment was she sent me a text and she said, "I don't know if you would like this, but we're thinking about going for a swim in Walden after the Folk Fest. It would probably be dark and a little bit cold, but if you want to do that, you're welcome to." And I was like, "Are you kidding? I would love that." So anyway, we had an epic first gig at Lowell and Walden, and here we are.
This is the set of two of our favorite tunes. The first is Gold Rush by Tricia Spencer and Howard Raines. It's not like the bluegrass Gold Rush. I know some of you are bluegrass players. Sorry, respectfully. The old time one is better. I'm so sorry. And then, no, the bluegrass one is good. But like Cross A Flat, old time. And then the second one is Weevils and the Grits by Sammy Brayman, off of her new record of original tunes, which slays very hard. And you should
Whoever
go
said
listen to
woo,
it.
I love you.
Yes. Oh God. Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. I feel like most of the time you can get away with being unfashionably like out of tune, but with twin fiddles, it just doesn't mesh.
And in Cross A Flat. It's a struggle, but a good struggle. Okay. Are you droning?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet, okay. Wait, that's a different tune, I think. Sorry. How's the B part go? Yeah, okay. Sorry, y'all.
Classic.
Okay,
You're good.
let's
We can have
rewind. Okay. playing fiddle tunes with my parents this morning, and I got a whole bunch of other tunes in Cross A stuck in my head, and then I realized that I was accidentally squishing up some A parts from one tune and B parts from another, some like half parts from a different tune. It's great. Old time tune brain. Yeah.
I've been on a kick recently of learning tunes that are really similar to the tunes that I know, but I'm trying to learn ones that are similar to ones that I love but I'm tired of, so that I have a tune like the favorite tune that I'm not tired of, but it starts to get really confusing. Like, if you play Duck River and Old Grimes, gets really gnarly, and yeah, it's a little confusing.
But also, like, that's the beauty of old time music, because what happens is you have an A part and you have a B part from different tunes, you squish them together, and then boom, you have a new tune, like Duck Grimes or something.
Oh gosh.
No, not that. That's bad.
I'm gonna sing a song called I Don't Want to Get Married. This is off of Tatiana Hargrave and Alison DeGroote's album, It Rocks, of course.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
No, you're good. Good job. Feeling the new string vibe.
Same.
Yeah.
I was born in Kentucky, lived there all my life. I had better been lucky to never have no wife. Almost thought of getting married, asked a little world wed. But when I asked her to marry me, this is what she said. I don't want to get married, always want to be free. I don't love nobody, and ain't nobody loves me. All they want is my money, they don't care for me. I don't want to get married, I just want to be free. Then I started to ramble, stopped in Tennessee. Met a pretty little maid, I thought she cared for me. Built a cute little cottage, planned a day to wed. But when I asked her to marry me, this is what she said. I don't want to get married, always want to be free. I don't love nobody, and ain't nobody loves me. All they want is my money, they don't care for me. I don't want to get married, I just want to be free. Sorry. Once again I traveled, this time headed west. Found the life of bachelors, the one I love the best. Met a gal in Santa Fe who wanted me to wed. But when she asked me to marry her, this is what I said. I don't want to get married, always want to be free. I don't love nobody, and ain't nobody loves me. All they want is my money, they don't care for me. I don't gonna get married, I just wanna be free. I don't wanna get married, I just wanna be free.
Oh, man. That song is so hard not to laugh at while you're singing it, because it's just so silly and fun.
Every rehearsal I promise, oh, the lyrics are burned into my memory, and then every time I mess them up.
Well, I guess we have only 2 more songs for you. But thank you so much for being here and just being the sweetest crowd ever.
Yeah, indeed.
Ginormous thanks to everyone at Passim. This place is the best. I know I talk about it every time I'm on stage, but I love this place with my entire heart. And huge thanks to Matt and Abby for keeping this place going. We have Kayla doing the stream, Ella in the box, Albiro and Gloria in the kitchen, and Dakota is serving you tonight, so have it a hand for all the wonderful staff at Passim. Ella can get you some of our brand new merch out in the box office. We have 2 new colors of t-shirts, some little travel mugs. We only have a couple of these, but I'm drinking my tea out of one right now, so if you want to be twinsies with me, you can get one. We have a little Venmo tip jar. If you feel inclined to get something, feel free. Also, just take a sticker if you want one. Yeah, thanks for being here. This is Lillian Chase. I'm Micah John. And we have a couple more for you. This is called Farther Along. Okay, that's not acceptable. Sorry. The song has to be into it. Apologies for all the tuning. I decided it would be an excellent idea to change my strings 2 days ago, so they're still being very scratchy and moody. But if you want to come see us in April, we're playing in Baltimore and
we are.
other places. Where are we playing?
Baltimore and then
May back here,
Passim.
opening
We'll be
for
here.
Golden Shoals.
With a brand new set list.
Yep. We'll bring different tunes for you next time. If you want to come, these strings will not be cranky. Hopefully.
By then.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
I'm gonna have to think of a story to tell.
Good luck.
I don't
Oh.
know.
I feel like we have lots of tour moments we could tell you about from last summer.
It's very likely. I'm trying to think. As we're working on our summer plans, we're sending booking emails and routing out our plan for the summer, and it's given us some like memories from last summer that really we forgot about. But I can't think of any of them. We were talking about them the other day, and it's not. Let's see. I drove in Boston for the first time. I'm from North Carolina, so I'm great at the edge of the cliff driving, but city driving, no. But I drove in Boston for the first time and New York for the first time, Brooklyn in the same week. So that was. I did get honked at, but I think I've improved. Let's see.
And there was a time we almost died, but we didn't actually almost die.
When was that?
In Vermont.
Oh yeah. There was.
We were driving to our friend's house very late at night, and it was a little scary. And then we didn't know, but she was coming home from work. We thought she was at home, and she lives in very rural Vermont.
So
It's
not a
10
place
o'clock
where
at night.
someone would be following.
No
us.
one would drive back there unless they lived there, right? So we're driving back to her house. It's really late at night. It's raining. We're in the woods, and it's very scary road that just drops off a cliff at random points. Very scary. And this car has been following us for 10 miles. So we're just driving along thinking we're gonna die, that we're about to get murdered, And then we pull into her driveway, which is at the end of a multi-mile long road that no one lives on. It's a dirt road. And the car is still following us behind us, and then it pulls up next to us, and we have our pepper spray ready, and we're freaking out, crying, thinking we're gonna die. And then our friend gets out of the car. She had been coming home from work apparently, but we thought she was at home. Anyways. Yeah.
We had adventures.
So I said, we almost died, but we didn't almost die. We just thought we almost died. Yeah, it was a great time. And we're gonna do it again this summer, so if you wanna come hang out with us. Oh, what are we doing? Further along. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Tempted and tried, we're oft made to wonder, for it should be thus all the day long, while there are others living about us, never molested, though in the
called Down in the Willow Garden, from our favorite band that does not exist anymore, Lulu Isles. This is on like a little hidden record they had and released. It's on Bandcamp. You can find it if you look up Lulu Isles, Down in the Willow Garden. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and stick around for Sandy Bailey. She slayed so much in soundcheck. I was just in the green room being so grateful that we went before her, because singing after her would have been like so scary. Anyways, she's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And that's Micah, John, and Lillian Chase. Be sure to check out the merch table. As I said, they've got some great shirts and a few of those new thermoses as well, some cool stickers to take. And this hasn't been announced yet, but they will be back on our stage in April for our Down Home Up Here Bluegrass and Old Time Festival. So if you are free April 13th, 14th, and 15th over Patriots Day weekend, you can come back here, catch a bunch of folks, including Micah and Lillian. We're going to take a short break now. Chuck is going to come around the room again. We are going to be giving away some music after we return from intermission. So if you'd like to throw your name in the hat, Chuck is going to come around with a pitcher so you can enter into a drawing for some free music. We'll be back up soon with Sandy Bailey.
Écoutez bien l'histoire, la tragédie de ces amants. La belle s'est trouvée morte, noyée à l'âge de 20 ans. Nuit et jour il soupire, le désespoir l'emporte, de voir toute la nuit sa chère amie qui est morte. De voir toute la nuit sa chère amie qui est morte. Satan, le mauvais traître, un jour il lui est apparu pour lui offrir son aide contre son âme, bien entendu.
Que veux-tu donc de moi? Dis-moi donc, je t'en prie. Mène-moi dans les lieux où repose mamie.
Mène-moi dans les lieux où repose mamie. Et Satan qui l'emmène vole au plus vite contre le vent. Par-dessus ces montagnes et par-dessus des bâtiments. Lors il l'aura emmené dans une grande chambre. Il vit Samy brûler dans une chaise ardente. Il vit Samy brûler dans une chaise ardente.
Dites-moi ma mignonne, m'entendez-vous, où suis-je ici? Pourquoi n'êtes-vous pas comme de raison au paradis?
Si ce maudit Satan, nuit et jour me tourmente, pour le péché amant qu'avons commis ensemble. Pour le péché amant qu'avons commis ensemble.
Dites-moi ma mignonne, est-ce que je pourrais vous embrasser? Un baiser sur votre bouche comme c'était l'accoutumée.
Non, non, mon bel amant, n'approchez pas de moi. La chaleur de mon corps vous fera perdre la vie. La chaleur de mon corps vous fera perdre la vie.
Dites-moi ma mignonne, ce que vous faites à demander à votre père, à votre mère, à votre frère, votre sœur aînée.
Vous leur direz amant.
All right, folks, welcome back. Hope you had a nice break. Before we move on to Sandy Bailey, I would like to introduce to you the person who's been our partner through these 9 years of the Discovery series. You probably met him as he came around and tried to give you free stuff, and he's going to give you some more free music and tell you about the upcoming Discovery series. Please help me welcome Chuck Honnett.
Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here at the Discovery Series again. We're here the second Monday of every month, and it was wonderful to see Micah and Lillian perform. It's one of those things that Passim does so well. For those of you that know us, one of our things in our mission statement is supporting artists at every stage of their career. And that means at the beginning of the career, we have open mics here at Club Passim. We have a campfire festival that features 80 to 100 artists a couple of times a year. And then we have the Discovery Series, which offers a showcase for young artists to perform in the club and do their own very own set. One of the other things that happens at the club is we also try to get artists who have just released a CD or they're on their way through to come and perform at the Discovery Series. So one of the wonderful things about this show is that to see Mike and Lillian perform, they just get a little bit older as I've watched them, and I, of course, stay the same age, so it's great. It's a perfect thing to do. So thank you very much for being here tonight. We're going to give away a free CD for Sandy, who is on a little minor tour, but you've just released this record, right? This is Daughter of Abraham, and we're going to just do a quick drawing here. I'm going to reach in and see who a lucky person is tonight. This is where I put on my glasses so I can actually see. The suspense is killing us. Here we go. Brenda Shannon tonight. There we go. All right, Brenda. Wonderful to see Brenda win this. Okay, the signed CD from... Right, that's great. Okay, so just a little bit about our next show. I always like to announce that. On April 8th, so mark your calendars. On April 8th, we have a couple of acts coming, Paper Wings and Zachary Lucky. Paper Wings, just a little bit about them. Longtime friends and collaborators, Emily Mann and Wyla Frank, known together as Paper Wings, dream up warm pastoral folk songs suited to wandering through a forest or field, quiet contemplation, and long winding journeys. They've got banjo and spellbinding harmonies, so close you can't tell their voices apart, which should be amazing. And they have roots in the rural parts of the West Coast, and they finally found their way to Nashville. So that's going to be a fantastic group to see for the first time here. And then an artist that I saw at Focal Lines just recently, an artist by the name of Zachary Lucky, who's unapologetically old school country armed with a husky baritone voice. Think cowboy Canadian. It's just really, he's really great. He's got a gravelly, really wonderful voice, and he's been compared to songwriters such as Gordon Lightfoot and Chris Christopherson. So that's going to be a great show for us on April 8th. I'll just also bring your attention to the May 13th show, which is going to feature the Iguana Music Fund and also the Gecko Music Fund of those artists. And that's always an exciting night, which features some of those performances at Club Passim. So that's on the Monday in May. So watch out for that on the calendars. And as always, Discovery Series is free to members and for student members. So if you're not a student member yet or you're not a member in the audience, please see Ella at the box office. Thank you to Kayla on live stream tonight, and Dakota, who's taking such good care of us, and to Matt Smith and to Abby Altman, who are such wonderful collaborators and put on all these wonderful shows at Club Passim. Thank you so much. So, without further information, all the way from Western Massachusetts, Sandy Bailey and her band. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. I love how Chuck was like, so where are you from? And I was like, well, does anybody really know Northfield? He's like, I'll just say Western Mass. Of course, when you leave Massachusetts, you just have to say Boston. So happy to be here. This first song we're going to play is a little ditty I wrote about what I was doing the day John Prine passed away. There it is.
Dear John, I've nearly reached the end of my rope. It's been just me and the kids, cooped up at home for way too long. And it's breaking my heart. I guess it's time for everyone to lose. I'll get these kids outside and we'll listen to you sing our favorite song. When they told me you had gone to the other side of a spring snow shower, I looked down in the mud and found hope in a bud just about to flower. Well, magic is simple as a wooded stream. It's as near as a full moon fire. It's as ready as a bud at the end of the wand. It's the day they saw the light. Leave your eyes. Dear John, now that you're everywhere, from time to time, won't you pull back that veil and send us a sign? It'll be alright. All of heaven above must be smoking seas 10 miles long, sitting at your bar with a host of angels singing along. Oh, what you left behind, well,
Well, the moon was full, my fire was burning, the sky was blue, the birds were returning. Well, magic is simple as a wooded stream. It's as near as a full moon fire. It's as ready as a bird at the end of the wand. It's the day they saw the light. Leave your eyes. Thank you. This next one was inspired by my kids, who are actually teenagers now. It's fun, but it's also like, you know, we're in Western Mass, so it's very rural. And they're like, oh, there's nothing to do in this town. We just want to live in Boston or, you know, New York. Nothing to do. It's about that. Looking into the mirror, this is the last September where I'll have to worry. I hope I put the right thing on. Don't think it's gonna matter much, it won't change what they see. Mama, she don't understand. Gotta leave as soon as I can. I'd rather be a little fish in a big pond than be a big joke in a small town. I'm gonna buy a ticket for a Greyhound and move to New York, where I can live it down. Cornfields aren't tall enough, and even though we both were caught, they're only laughing at me. Don't know how I'm gonna pay my rent. I guess I'll live up to my reputation. I can use my body. Mama, she don't understand. I gotta take it as far as I can. I'd rather be a little fish in a big pond than be a big joke in a small town. I'm gonna buy a ticket for a Greyhound and move to New York, where I can live it down. Cigarette stands, neon lights, subway stations, midnight rides, and nobody sleeps. Tricks turning on the side, in the park with cloudy eyes, and nobody dreams. Mama, she don't understand. York, where I can live and die.
Tried to perform surgery on this little pickup we made. All right, there it is. Okay. Thank you so much for having us, Chuck and Abby and Matt and all of you for being here. This is so fun to be on the stage. What a treat. Ready? One more night shift to go, then I'm off my feet. Work at the grocery store, been a real long week. Sis just called to say my baby's been up late, crying away. On my way out the door, steal some milk and bread. I need to get paid more, they just raised Roxy, I just have to confirm, is that you back there? I saw somebody waving to me through the dark. And I think it was you. Thank you so much for being here. So fun. Yeah, these are all songs. The whole next set is all on this CD that is out in the lobby that I just released last August. Drink some water. Don't forget to drink your water.
Just got home from working the 9 to 5. 32 years of answering phones. I microwave my dinner tonight. I sit in my chair and start to scroll. Maybe I could comment on your picture. I can't believe how much your baby's grown. Maybe I could write you a letter. Or maybe it's just been too long. These clothes that I wear don't fit like they used to, and even my hair has gone gray on the sides. I just sit and stare. It's so easy to reach you, but this lonely heart of mine can't seem to get the message through. The kids moved out. My boy is his father's son. He can't forgive the things I've done. I was hard on him. It was tough loving. I had to teach him right from wrong. Maybe I could comment on his picture. I can't believe how much my baby's grown. Maybe I could write him a letter. Or maybe it's just been too long. These clothes that I wear don't fit like they used to, and even my hair has gone gray on the sides. I just sit and stare. It's so easy to reach you, but this lonely heart of mine can't seem to get the message through.
Thank you. So, this next one is the title track of my album. And it's inspired about where I'm from. I grew up in the Hartford area in a biracial family. My father's black, my mother's white.
singing gospel music in a Pentecostal church. And a couple years ago, I moved into a house in Northfield, which is in Western Mass, right on the Connecticut River. And a lot of houses in along the river, you know, from Northampton all the way up to Canada, are part of the Underground Railroad. My house was built in 1765. And it was storied to be part of a chain of houses hiding people taking that long walk. And I immediately knew that I wanted to write a song, even if it wasn't like exactly historically accurate, to connect with the idea of like who had been in that house, who lived in that house, who'd passed through that house. Abraham walked in the cover of night from Carolina to Massachusetts. One last goodbye to his crying wife. He walked into the darkness. It was high crime in 1859 for a black man to be a human, with just the shirt on his back and the North Star light. He said, "Oh, to know his children." He couldn't see the sun, but he was still singing his song. Light of the day, my inner flame. I am weary, guide my way. He almost forgot about the holes in his shoes when his stomach started growling. He almost forgot about the bounty hunters too when the coyote started howling. He couldn't see the sun, but he was still singing his song. Light of the day, my inner flame. I am weary, guide my way. I am a daughter of Abraham. He has many children. Whenever I'm lost, don't know where I'm going, I walk and I start singing. Light of the day, my inner flame. I am weary, guide my way.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my friends for being here with me on stage. Nate Thorne is always going on adventures. Mark Seedorf. I recorded at Mark's studio, and he helped me with a lot of mixing and production and bassing around.
That's what they call it.
Has anyone here ever been on a good Tinder date? That's what this song is about. I haven't found anybody yet. Well, I put on my smile with my makeup. You like to watch when I undress. Then you leave me in the morning when I wake up. Do you really want to see me through the rest? I sent you all my pretty pictures. You seem to be my kind of man. You gave me eyes, I had you over. Oh, I thought you were more than just a friend. Oh, tell me before you go, what do you want? I gotta know. Just some hips to shake and some lips to make you crinkle, make you happy. Well, baby, let me show you the door, 'cause we made us so much more. When my hair's a mess and I come home stressed, I ain't your honey. You called me a couple of weeks later. You want to know how I've been doing. You asked me for another picture, and so I sent you something of me crying. I thought we had a real connection. You told me all your hopes and dreams. You just wanted someone who would listen. No, you never really wanted to know me. Oh, well, tell me before you go, what do you want? I gotta know. Just some hips to shake and some lips to make you crinkle, make you happy. Well, baby, let me show you the door, 'cause we made us so much more. When my hair's a mess and I come home stressed, I ain't your honey. Ooh, I ain't your honey. Ooh, I ain't your honey. We had a few more for you, is that all right? It's Monday night.
Sure is.
Everybody's out. What an honor. Yeah, I do. count them, but yeah. Countings for Tuesday, maybe.
Sitting in the yard, singing to a sparrow, thoroughly unimpressed. Biding my time, waiting for a lover who hasn't shown up yet. Oh, I asked the bird, how did you survive that hard New England snow? Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna die just from waking up alone. Watching the cat licking his paw, sparrows yelling at me, girl, don't get caught. Oh, your time will call you by name, sure as the tide will fall and rise again. Time's gonna come. I woke up in bed thinking about the sparrow, but I didn't think twice about watching the daylight dancing on my window or opening my eyes. I thought about babies snacking on peaches underneath a flower tree. I thought about grannies giving out speeches on the way life used to be. Certain as the sun setting in the west, steady as your heart beating in your chest. Oh, your time will call you by name, sure as the tide will fall and rise again. Time's gonna come.
Very nice.
Out on the front porch with my morning coffee and my cigarette. I'll take a couple swigs from the Magnum bottle when I'm done with this. I've got shit to do today. Put on lipstick to hide the stains. Out on the sidewalk, the people pass by two by two. Some are holding hands and smiling the way I used to smile with you. Now bottles of emptiness. Thought about opening up and telling you I cried today. Sat with you at the table for lunch and found nothing to say. Oh, sometimes I wonder what you would think if you knew how much I've had to drink. There's a hole in my chest. Bottomless. But I fill it up when I fill up my cup. Spend all my time with a deep red wine. Then at the end of the day, I'll hide away. Bottles of Thank you. Just one more sad song to cry yourself to sleep to tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out again. I'm Sandy Bailey. I'd love to meet you in the lobby. I've got an email list. Take a free sticker if you want to sign up. Oh, Nate's got a tune. You don't want me telling jokes. You know what happened last time I told a joke?
It did not go over
It
well.
did not go over well. This is what they thought they wanted. You want the joke? It's a joke. It's offensive to some.
Oh,
I
but
don't
Nate's
know.
ready now, so
Yeah,
that's
we're
all right.
ready. Okay. Next time, next show. You gotta come see another show. We walk the streets all night in shadows and orange light.
And that's Sandy Bailey. Tell all your friends in Western Mass to go check out her and her band. She's got some CDs for sale out in the lobby. Thank you again to Lillian Chase and Micah John to open things up for us tonight. Thank you all for coming out. Thanks for those of you joining us online. We'll see you next month for the Discovery Series.